It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Ladd McConkey. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Chargers and the Steelers, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might... The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 3rd down and 1. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. So here come the Chargers with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
This one finds McConkey. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Chargers at 5-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Schaefer. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Schaefer. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a first down carry for Harris. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Off play action. Schaefer. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
Up the middle they go. Blanton. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd and 5. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and 6 now.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one complete to McConkey. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
To the right side and complete to Atwell. And out of bounds right around the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. That is caught and snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
It's It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 9 now. This is caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
From the gun on 3rd down. Schaefer steps away to his left. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Schaefer.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Schaefer. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he was in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up to throw.
They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
Holding offense.
So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there as it'll lead to fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw. Schaefer.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun. Schaefer.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Schaefer. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will knot us up at 10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. In motion goes the tight end.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down.
They'll look to throw here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Schaefer. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Schaefer. And here's Freiermuth again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started in the place dubbed America's Finest City, San Diego, California. where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jahan Dotson, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. The Titans just cannot buy a break as they remain winless at 0-10 on the year. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown there for Trey Benson. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The tight end in motion right.
2nd and 3.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Would have been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Now after the Digger field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Webster. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Operating from the gun, Schaefer.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Now 2nd and 5.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Back to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision. And just
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
This from 25 yards out.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field.
So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
2nd and long. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
And that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Following the fumble recovery, Schaefer, he finds his man, complete. It's Webster. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Looking to throw. Schaefer. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll try and run with Harris. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Chargers. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And 3rd, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Schaefer.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Operating from the gun. Schaefer. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
They'll try the right side with Harris.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Webster. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Fields now to throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion right one of the tight ends.
Throwing again is Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Harris running straight ahead.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
2nd down and 4. Now it's Fields.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
67 yards rushing for him now to this point. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. After 49 yards.
They'll look to throw.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 34-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 15. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
The Steelers' offense and George Pickens set to take over again. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Now Fields.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
But nothing doing there. They get to the 3, and that's all. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got Atwell. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 4. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
They'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Steelers, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.